Hello. I'm FN. I generally make videos on sovereign citizens, First Amendment auditors, and court cases, where I think I can help explain and educate on legal concepts and principles. Today's video comes to us from a channel called Midwest Safety, and I'll have a link to their channel down in the description. Normally, I would prefer to do videos where I can correct frauditors and fake constitutional law scholars on what the law actually says. But I am making an exception for this video, because it absolutely shows the dangers police officers face every day when they conduct traffic stops. It also shows just how deeply some of these sovereign citizens believe in their cause. They are willing to risk death for their beliefs. I would also encourage you to share this video with your family and friends. Please be advised that the video contains graphic images and violent content. The city did a pretty decent job to obscure most of these images, but still, viewer discretion is advised.
Everything about me is fake.
These police officers are about to be ambushed. The incident all started after a driver fled from a traffic stop in rural Minnesota. The suspect fled in his front-wheel drive vehicle until getting stuck in the snowpack. Unknown to the officer, the suspect was armed, but that wouldn't be the only surprise.
Put the vehicle in park and shut it off. Turn off your vehicle. Put it in park. You stay in your vehicle. Don't stop. Put your vehicle in park.
Can you head out here? I got another vehicle behind me.
Stay in your vehicle, sir.
10-4, coming up here at 26. Adam Ball, 733, second vehicle. Number.
Sir, you are not complying with my instructions. I need you to shut your vehicle off. Put it in park right now. I'm telling you to stop. Shut it off. Sir, stay in your vehicle. Stay back there and stay out of it. Stay out of it. That's fine. Why didn't you stop when you saw my light?
Yeah, you might as well until the being gets there.
Get up there, give me your hand. Hey, get off.
Buddy, number 124 status.
It's not really obvious, but the driver's brother had pulled up behind the trooper's cruiser and began shooting at the officers.
I need medical. I need medical. Where is he?
1033 traffic.
Where is he? Where?
He's down. Oh my God.
Let me see your hands!
Rodney,
I'm shot.
One suspect was declared dead at the scene. Another suspect was transported to an area hospital and prioritized for treatment due to his injuries. Deputy Meyer, pictured on the right, had been shot in his vest and also in his back, but waited for the treatment to prioritize the treatment of one of the suspects. The investigation revealed the shooter who ambushed the officers was the brother of the driver. Both brothers, David Savela and Michael Savela, ultimately succumbed to their injuries. Deputy Meyer was later transported to an area hospital where it was determined a bullet was lodged in his back near his spine. Due to the bullet's location, he was airlifted to medical specialists in the Twin Cities. Ultimately, it was determined that surgery to remove the bullet would be too risky, and he lives with the bullet in his back to this day.
I need to break in here with an editor's note because the more you know about this case, the crazier it gets. There was actually a civilian police ride along a minor, a teenager, who was present for the entire shooting. She was situated in the passenger seat of the SUV. She saw the gunman come up near her window, at which point she hid on the floor to not be discovered, provided a statement to investigators. It sounds like it was truly a terrifying ordeal for her. She ended up okay, but I cannot imagine what would have happened in this situation to that deputy or to his ride-along had that city officer not been there as backup. And he arrived just in the nick of time.
The incident originally occurred on February 27, 2021. Under Minnesota law, the video could not be released to the public until the investigation was fully completed, which can take up to a year or longer in some circumstances.
Well, that was incredible. It definitely shows what a dangerous situation a traffic stop can be. I think it also dispels the myth that you can see what a violent or non-violent person can look like. This guy was driving a nice Lincoln and looked like a regular guy. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have some really deeply held beliefs in the rhetoric of today's society, or have a radical political and ideological agenda that he was willing to use violence to support. I'm sorry about those graphic images, but it's going to take people actually seeing it before they realize how stupid people like Chili DeCastro sound. Thanks again for watching, and if you would please hit the like button, consider subscribing and leaving a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. I have made a music video which will follow this. If you don't want to see it, that's okay, but you'll want to end the video now.